So the second tip that we have for you to turning your side hustle into a solopreneur business is research your market. We really appreciate and love this tip. This is, one of the main components of our program, From Purpose to Profits. We're actually at that stage right now with the gentlemen that we have that are going through our alpha test. It is so important to be able to number one, really identify and define who is your tribe. Who are these individuals that you feel that there is a true connection with based on your purpose, your mission, and the people that you feel most comfortable working with and that have the type of problem that you have a solution for, right? As you're going through that process, it's really starting to research that. So you may have to, depending, again, if you're just doing this as a side hustle, you may have to research that market a little bit more to really narrow down your niche and that target market, and then really turn it into a tribe. We do go into detail, again, within our program about what the difference is between target market, niche, and then that tribe, and really making that connection with that group of individuals. But doing something as a side hustle, again, is a little different than making enough, right, to earn a full income. When you have that opportunity to really dive into a particular market, this can be a really unique position to know what niche, right, is going to be most profitable. That way you can jump right in there and start to continue to, maybe if you're making some money already, to scale that, to increase the revenues that you're looking to earn, so that you, again, can turn this side hustle into an actual business that not only takes the place of your income that maybe you're getting from an employer. But again, once you get to that point, now I can put all my energy into it. Now I'm even probably making more money than what I was making while I was employed with another person or another business. So do some research and decide, where your market is. And again, then start to really take those certain steps to determine who that tribe is, and then find them. Where are they at offline? Where are they at online? And then start to engage with that group. Start to connect with that group. Get them to know you, like you, trust you. As you start to establish and nurture those relationships, the ability to then provide a solution, again, to whatever their pain points and their problems are going to come that much more easier for you.
The fact that, like, you kind of touched on why we emphasize this so much in our program, From Purpose to Profits, and we talk about not just finding your niche but also finding your tribe. It's important because, especially for the solopreneurs out there, the entrepreneurs out there, I think a lot of times, unfortunately, when we think about, hey, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, I'm going to I got to go out to the market, I'm going into the marketplace to be able to generate sales. We immediately think about, having the same type of market share for our business as like a Jeff Bezos or an Elon Musk. Like, we're looking at these unicorns, and what our program is actually able to kind of share with these entrepreneurs is, because looking at it or comparing yourself to somebody like an Amazon can be an intimidating task to say, man, well, how do I market that? Like, how do I grow my business to the point where I have that type of scale? Well, what we're able to do is just to let you know, you don't need that level of scale. You don't need that many folks in order to create a legacy, in order to have a $1 million business. Like, you don't need that. What you really need is, you need to find your tribe. You need to find your fanatical tribe. You need to find individuals who are going to follow you, your brand, your purpose, for the reason that it exists. And I think sometimes when you put it in perspective, like, of just doing the numbers, it helps to level set why it's so important to have that tribe. Like, I'll give you a great example. One of the coaching clients that we're working with right now, grooming professional, grooming consultant, and we're just running the numbers, right? We're just talking about the numbers, and he has a really large book of business. Fortunately for him, he's obviously, grown that, earned that over time. He has a really large book of business. But when you think about, well, man, what does it mean for me to be a six-figure earner as a grooming professional? Look, just run the numbers, right? So you have six figures, $100,000 a year, right? Divide that over 12 months. right? Divide that over 12 months. So you're talking about $8,300 a month. Divide that by $50 a cut, right? $50 a cut. So we're talking about 166 cuts in the month. Divided by 4 weeks, you're talking about 40 cuts a week. 40. It's not trying to conquer a market of 4,000 or 40,000 or 400,000. It's finding those 40, right? So that's why we talk about the importance of being able to identify your tribe and to be able to market effectively, because what we often see a lot with solopreneurs, entrepreneurs who are going down this path is you don't have a clear-cut focused strategy on who you're talking to. You're talking to everybody, which means you're talking to nobody, right? Because marketing is about connection, and connection comes down to communication and communicating effectively. It's not a commercial, right? It's about transparency and about authenticity and messaging and branding that resonates with folks. And so you can definitely carve out a very successful business as a solopreneur, as an entrepreneur, without having to be the Jeff Bezos, without having to be the Elon Musk, those type of individuals. There are millionaires amongst you that you wouldn't know from just looking at, but they found their tribe and they are talking directly to that tribe and monetizing that tribe. They figured out how their marketing works, and you can do the exact same thing. So yeah, marketing, finding your niche, finding your tribe is so critically important as an entrepreneur, solopreneur.